As shown in Half-Life 2 Raising the Bar, many of the faces in the game are based directly on a single real person. Gordon, in the various bits of art used for the game, is unique in this regard. His face is actually a merging of 4 Valve developers' faces: David Speyer's, Eric Kirchmer's, Greg Coomer's, and Kelly Bailey's. First, they were merged in pairs, before those merged photos were merged one final time. After a couple of tweaks and the addition of a beard, the texture for Gordon's face was complete. Greg Coomer's head would also be used as the starting point for modeling Gordon's head in the software XSI. In Half-Life 2, you can see numerous pieces of Combine propaganda just about everywhere. However, these pieces were supposed to look different, as we see in the retail and uncorrected versions of Raising the Bar. These various pieces of propaganda were created by Randy Lundeen. Some of this early propaganda was also produced when the game's art style was different. This can be seen with the inclusion of an early version of the Citadel, the console instead of Dr. Breen, the cremator, and a very early version of the Metrocop. The prop Car 3A has a long and interesting history stretching almost 15 years. Its beginnings were detailed in Half-Life 2 Raising the Bar. Its inspiration was a real Bulgarian car that was photographed for reference. A piece of concept art was generated based on this reference. Then the model was built off both the concept and photograph, going from a wireframe creation all the way to the textured entity. A second version of the model was created with physics enabled, and both versions appeared across Half-Life 2, Episode 1, and Episode 2. It would reappear in the Half-Life Alyx maps A1 Intro World and A4C17 Parking Garage. In Half-Life 2 Raising the Bar, we can see some concept art for the Combine Soldier. All of this art was created by Ted Bachman. Initially, the soldier was to be more alien in design. One of these alien designs was also supposed to feature a stealth camouflage. The soldier would then transition in design to something properly human, and reminiscent of what we would see in the retail title. Different colors and unit insignias were created for this more human-focused design. In Half-Life 2's Nova Prospect map, D2 Prison 04, on one of the cameras you can see an armorless regular soldier lying down. In Episode 1's EP1 Citadel 02, you can see these same soldiers hooked up to a machine that the model title refers to as a soldier bed. Despite being unseen, these soldiers do have a face. A slightly higher resolution version of the face seen on the lying down model. This bed was originally supposed to be seen in Half-Life 2 itself at Nova Prospect, as seen in this concept art from Half-Life 2 Raising the Bar. Also shown in the regular version of Raising the Bar is that the armorless soldier seen in the retail title was originally meant for the Stalkers. The uncorrected version of Raising the Bar reveals that there was a different design idea for the armorless soldiers altogether. In the Dead Air chapter, The Terminal, you can find an advertisement that says, "We've got pills here," from the Riverside Vitamin Shop. The phrase, "We've got pills here," is a play on how the survivors announce the pain pills you can grab.
Pills here!
Pills here!
Pills here!
The Riverside Vitamin Shop is a reference to the town scene in the campaign Death Toll.
And Riverside's a bust. Let's just get to the river.
Good thinking.
In the final hours of Portal 2, it is revealed that at one point in Portal 2, there was going to be a hall of diorama exhibits depicting various story elements. A couple assets from this sequence still exist in the files, including the Cave Johnson cardboard cutout, and the velvet rope. The rope is seen down in Old Aperture, and is even listed under the Props Diorama prop folder. A cleaner blue and white unused skin for it could have also been intended for the sequence. On DE Chateau in Counter-Strike Source, a secret room can be found. At both A-Site and in the Grand Staircase room, there are doors. If you no-clip through either door, you'll enter a small room with a bookcase. An open book seemingly about medieval tapestry, and an older layout of the map itself. In this old layout, it can be seen that the moat near A-Site was supposed to go past more of the house and connect back to the interior in another couple of spots. The exterior areas for both spawns are also not fully shown, though the team logos are roughly where they ended up, with the CT area being more offset in the retail title. It also reveals that the ground terrain in the map was generated through Zavensoft Terrain Generator.